Jonathan here with TN Tool Guy, and if you live in Middle Tennessee, your Ingersoll Cutting Tools rep. Now, I've had several of you ask questions about how to best utilize our website and how to locate certain tools. So I'm going to do a three-part series on how to locate items you're looking for and just a general, how to search for certain products, just something to ease the process or the learning curve for you guys. So I know everybody's website is different, and the thought process is different on how to get from item to item or to get from place to place on the site. So check this out. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments or send me an email at jbs@ingersoll-imc.com, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you have or make a video tutorial for whatever process you need assistance with. So thanks again. I hope you have a happy 4th of July weekend. Be safe. And here's the tutorial, part 1. Thanks.
All right, guys, let's get this website tutorial underway. So when you go to ingersoll-imc.com, this is the home page you're going to come to, what you're looking at right here. And if you look at the bar going across the top of the website, the info bar, you'll see drop downs, you'll see Ingersoll Cutting Tools. At any time when we're searching across the website, if you just want to come back to this page, you can just click on Ingersoll Cutting Tools right here, and it'll take you right back to this page. So under products, you're going to see indexable milling, solid milling, hole making, everything. All our drills are here, and I'm going to show you quickly how to locate a few of those things. Also under resources, you're going to see product resources. Product lines will take you to an overview of all the products, and you can drill down from there to the product you're looking for and pull up the PDF and all the data surrounding that. Also, here you'll see media, so you can go to catalogs or Ingersoll TV, like YouTube. Insert information is here. So milling grade information, hole making, ISO turning, grade, and chip breakers. This is a big PDF, and it makes selecting the correct grade and chip breakers for your material and insert real easy, and we'll look at that shortly. Also, if you're running a competitor's product or you're switching from a competitor's product, say you're running a grade on steel and you want to switch, you're getting ready to turn stainless or etc., you can find that information here, and we'll briefly cover that. Also, under apps and calculators, you can see that our machining app is right here. This is fairly new, and I think you'll find it super useful once you pull your parameters and guidelines, operating guidelines for the product you're looking at. You can come to the machining app, plug in that information, and it'll give you all your speeds and feeds, etc. Quick cuts. If you're signed up with Ingersoll to receive our monthly updates or quarterly or whenever these quick cuts come out, you can view all of those right here. You can click on this, and it'll take, if you've seen something and you can't find it or you want to go back and look at a quick cut, you can find that here. Now, I'm going to go back to, let's see, you can look at events here. So if you'd like to see the schedule for our live seminars where you come up to Rockford, and you can, let's see, like right here, live seminars. So in Rockford, they often have seminars. All you have to do is get there. It's free. Once you get there, they provide food and lodging. So I'm just going to click on that real quick. So click here to register for a seminar, and here is the 2022 schedule. So, and of course, let me go back to the main page. Now, of course, at any time you can click on contact us and reach tech support or customer service, and that information is right here. So, of course, if you have a local Ingersoll rep, I would recommend that you contact them first. If you can't reach them for some reason, if they're in with another customer or if you've got an emergency, feel free to use this information right here to contact us via phone or email. So, all right, and of course, here is our Akita search bar, Akita product search right here. We'll cover that shortly. And let's go from there. So if we scroll down the page a little bit, you'll see, of course, a lot of the things we just saw in the product drop-down menu. It's right here. And if you keep going, this is a quick, if you're looking for current promotions, if you're looking for a bargain and you want to see what products are currently on promotion, you can find that right here. So all your promotions that are for 2022 and are current should be right here. Also, if you look to the right of that, if you're not familiar, our Quick Mod program is listed here. And so basically, if we have a standard product and you just like say you need a different corner radii or something like that, you can get that information here to submit that. And usually you get a quote and approval drawing in 48 hours. And tools are usually delivered in 3 to 4 weeks. So I'm going to keep moving my way down. So all our new product that falls under the Speed Up guidelines or Speed Up product lines will be found right here. And you can do a flip book or a PDF or both. And also, if you go over to the right of that, right here, under product lines, there is a ton of information here. This is one of my favorite parts of the website. You click on that, and you can look at milling, hole making, turning, tool holding, etc. So let's say you go to milling, and you're looking for a tangential cutter. It'll show you the newest products will be marked right here under Speed Up. So you can click on one of those. Just for instance, Numax iLock, and it'll show you the products here at the bottom, the inserts, and shell mill, end mill, etc. Also, brochures and manuals. You can find all the relevant information here. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to right click and open the link in a new tab. And so, as you can see, like all the relevant information, all the specs on the cutters can be found here. And if we keep scrolling down, of course, hardware, you can find hardware, driver handles, the bit drivers for the insert screws, etc. Insert screws, parameters right here for a lot of the products. So it's going to show you your materials like 4140, which would be steels group 6 through 9 right here. I mean, you can find all the information pretty much that you're looking for right there. I'm going to go back to the other page. Now, if you look right here, you can see videos. We can actually watch this run. I'm going to show you this real quick. Basically takes you to our YouTube channel. And I'm just going to skip ahead. A lot of good information here. It'll show the tool running. Gives you all the information. So I really like our videos. I think that Ingersoll does a great job with those. I'm going to go back to the main page again. All right, first goal. Check. All right, guys, goal 2. Let's look at the Akita search bar, the product search bar. So, and I'll get a couple of examples put together here. So let's say you have a tool with just an EDP number. If you just want to find that tool quickly, you'll go right here to the Akita product search, click on it, and enter a number. And see, as I start adding additional numbers, it'll continue to populate it with the closest matches. And see, it actually found an exact match right here. We'll click on that. And it'll take us directly to this tool. This is a neutral 1 by 1 inch stick tool, gold duty turning holder. And if you scroll down, just FYI, you can see these tabs right here. I'm scrolling across. So you've got related inserts. You can look up hardware for that holder, product bulletins, and under product bulletins, let's click on that. Right click, open link in new tab. All the relevant information is here in a PDF. And unless it's a brand new tool that just came out, most all the tools on our website should have this information. And a majority of them will also have a DXF or a step file. And if you don't see what you're looking for, of course, you can always email me or request it, and we can get that to you. So now if we keep scrolling down, this is a test result. If you keep scrolling, let me go back. I was looking for operating guidelines. We'll probably have to go to the insert for that. So don't panic if you don't find it there. Let's go to the insert. Right click, open link in new tab. I like to leave the last page open so I can go back fast. So here you go. Product bulletins. Same, it's PDF like what we just looked at. These are the inserts available for that stick tool. Now, if you go over here to the right, operating guidelines, let's right click, open link. And here are the parameters for your material groups. Material groups based off what material you're turning. And here are the cutting speed. So what surface footage you need to run based off the material group number that was over here. Also, if someone just asks, well, hey, what's the max depth of cut, minimum and max feed, then we'll go back to the insert. So let's pick one. Let's pick the 47th thou corner rad. So if you look right here, you'll see cutting feed, minimum, maximum, cutting depth, minimum, and maximum. And there's, what this is a grades drop down PDF that will, well, it's not a PDF, it's just a graphic here that will show you the recommended grades for the materials you see on the right, and it'll give you characteristics and applications over here. So, and it also tells you the coding on those tools, or those inserts. All right, let's go. All right, so moving forward, we have finished our first goal of improving familiarity with the website, and now we have finished, or at least briefly covered, goal 2, which was the Akita search bar, and there could be 1,000 more questions. Feel free to email me any additional questions you may have at jbs, that's the letters JBS at ingersoll-imc.com. Now we're going to move on to goal 3, which is I'm going to show you how to cross-reference grades and ship breakers. All right, guys, so now back on the website, let's look under resources. And like I said earlier, we're going to review how to cross-reference chip breakers and grades here. Now there is a master chart here for turning. Let me click on that real quick. So this PDF, you can print this off, or if you can actually request a poster from Ingersoll. Now I'm just going to cover this briefly. This is for if ISO turning insert selection guide. So if you're running ISO inserts, and let's say you're cutting stainless steel. So if you look at the top, the key up here shows that this left to right, this goes from finishing to roughing, and roughing being also interrupted cut, that sort of thing. That condition, cutting condition. Now we have this chart referencing negative and positive inserts. So let's go down to stainless steel, and let's say we're roughing. So under right here, you'll see there's grade selection and chip breaker. So under grades, you're going to see for roughing in the gray area here, where the cursor is, you're looking at a TT9235 or an 8080 grade, and then you would be looking for an ET chip breaker. So it's real straightforward. I just want to show you that first, so it's a handy reference if you're looking. All right, now let me go back to the main page. All right, so here now let's look under insert information and let's go to turning grades. This is just a quick cross-reference for grade selection. So under the turning grade cross-reference, you'll see on the far left column, you'll see ISO standards for steels, stainless steel, cast iron, super alloys, and of course non-ferrous materials. In the next column, you'll see Ingersoll's grade referencing that material, and these are, as you go to the right, you would pick whichever competitor's product that you are using or were using. Say it was Kennametal's KCM15, so we'll go to Kennametal, scroll down to KCM15, and then if you go over to the left, you'll see that that's a stainless grade and it lines up with Ingersoll's TT. It's Tom 9215. Sorry, I know I've got a southern accent and some of it runs together, but that'd be TT9215, and if you go back to the right, that lines up with the Kennametal selection here. So very straightforward. I mean, it has several manufacturers here that you can reference Now I'm going to go back to the Resources tab under Insert Information, and if you go over to chip breakers, okay, you'll see that the turn line chip breaker cross-reference at far left column is going to show the insert, whether it's negative or as you scroll down there, positive. Then, of course, the material standard, and then Ingersoll's chip breaker. So like if you, let's use, I'm not picking on Kennametal, I'm just using them because it's easy. So let's say you go down and the Kennametal insert you had looked at was an FP chip breaker. Scroll back to the left in the far left in the left column under Ingersoll, and you'll see that an EA or an SF chip breaker would cross to that. So, and as always, if you have any questions that you do not get answered here, please reach out to your local rep. All right, so I was going to see, let me just dig around here and see if there's anything else that I think would be helpful. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go back to the main page. So we're on the home page. Now, we've covered the main 3 topics and goals I wanted to accomplish in this video, and I hope it's helpful. And if there's anything I left out, just shoot me an email.
Come on. Hot, sicker than your average. Pop a twist cabbage off instinct. Don't